好，欢迎观看与 David 和 Sarah 进餐。今天我们在上海的 Mine House 在这儿呢，我们有一位那个 Master Chef David Laris 他会给我们介绍西餐里面一个很好的东西是 cheese。So David, cheese. What's with cheese?
Well, cheese is one of those great things in life. I mean, most of the world celebrates cheese, and most of civilization has been making cheese for as long as it's been civilized, and there are many varieties.
And it's a very important ingredients in Western cooking too.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things that in Western cooking you'll always find a dish with cheese on the menu somewhere.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit. A few things are very interesting here. I know this is called blue cheese, right?
Yeah.
The blue cheese.
Well, blue is a very general term for it. It's a molded cheese, which actually the mold is introduced into it, and oftentimes what will happen, this blue coloring you see here, this vein, it's actually injected into a cheese base, something like this to start with, and that mold can be followed from generation to generation. So it's like wine. It really is a beautiful craft, and there are people who specialize in this.
This one has a strong smell.
Yeah, it kind of always reminds me of stinky tofu, except that I'm not a huge fan of stinky tofu, but I absolutely love blue cheese. Blue cheese is not the place to start.
Okay.
You don't start there.
You can start with something light.
Simple like a cheddar, or maybe like a little bit of brie, like a cheddar here, a little bit, or one of these cheddars here, or a little brie. I mean, they're much more subtle flavors. Although brie, when you leave it for a long time, the flavor will start to develop and it'll get stronger and stronger. But it's one of those things that, yes, the palate will grow towards, and I remember when I first arrived in Asia, 20 years ago, people said to me, Chinese people never eat cheese. Now it's a different story.
We love it.
The idea is like cheese should be enjoyed just as it is, as a simple enjoyment of the flavor of the cheese with condiments like sweet orange marmalade, onion jam, grapes, dried fruits, bread. I mean, that's a classic great way to eat it and to really appreciate the cheese. But at the same time, cooking with cheese is a wonderful thing that to got to get into. And we're going to cook a bunch of dishes with cheese today.
Oh, sounds great. I can't wait. Are you ready?
Let's start cooking.
All right. So, David, what's cooking?
Before we do anything else, let's have a little drink, because I like to always cook at home with a little glass in my hand. Make it fun. Cooking should be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Cheese, wine, champagne, they're the good things in life,
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, cheers.
Alrighty. Cheers.
So we're going to do some gnocchi. Gnocchi,
okay.
Right? Gnocchi is an Italian word. It just basically means like a dumpling. So let's start. So we've got the ricotta here.
The white one is ricotta cheese.
That's ricotta cheese.
It's Italian cheese.
It's an Italian cheese. It's basically, you can make it yourself if you're ambitious enough at home. Okay. So this is a really simple version of a cheese. It's barely classified as a cheese, actually.
It's like a mild, it looks like tofu.
It is kind of, I guess, you can compare it to a soft tofu. If we feel like the ricotta is a bit dry, we can add a little bit water. We're going to add some eggs here, okay? So I'm going to add, because that's going to also give us a bit of moisture, and it's also going to help it all to bind together, right?
Okay.
We're going to add some nutmeg in here.
Oh, nutmeg. Okay, let me take a look. Actually, this is the first time I see nutmeg. It's doukou, I think in Chinese, doukou. This is
so now I've got a little bit of parmesan. Okay.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmigiano. Parmesan is an Italian cheese. You see, little technique there. Pillows, you see. Okay.
Cute.
I'm not looking for them to be exactly perfect each one. I want a little bit of, I want a little bit of irregularity to make it feel like it's home style, It's not from the factory. We made it by hand, right?
现在 gnocchi 切好了，马上就可以下锅了。
Okay, so now we're just going to add our gnocchi with the boiling water. And again, that oil we added there, that's going to allow us to stop the gnocchi from sticking together, Sarah, Story goes, when the gnocchi rises to the top, should be ready. See, now you look at that now. See, this will come to the top?
Floating?
Yeah? So our gnocchi's worked. Now it's going to make a simple blue cheese sauce. If you're afraid of blue cheese, you can use a different cheese, but...
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, so I'm adding a nice, again, this is not a thing you're going to have when you're on a diet.
Butter. Rich butter.
I've got a nice amount of butter in there.
Okay.
I'm going to drop in my blue cheese in little pieces in that butter there.
I wonder if you're going to use all of them.
No, you could. It'd be an expensive dish.
That's a lot.
But
that's a lot of...
I'm going to put enough so that it's the flavor really comes through. If you could smell that, look at that. Smell that now? See how the blue cheese just starts to melt in there?
Yes. Yeah.
So I'm adding some cream now to my sauce. Okay. Oh, there we go.
It's very rich.
Really
Butter, cheese, and cream.
Some people might like it a little bit more cheesy, strong, but what's good is you see I've got a nice, see that? I've got a nice runny sauce. Okay, that's the basis of our cream sauce. We're just going to add a little bit of pepper. Oh, there's my pepper. I'm going to add a little bit of my champagne to this sauce.
Very creative.
Just to jazz it up a little bit. There we go. Just because we're in a champagne mood.
Why not?
There we go.
好，今天的美味时刻呢，要向大家推荐一款像变形金刚一样神奇的蒸烤艺术。既是蒸炉又是烤箱，还可以将蒸汽和烘焙功能组合使用。这台蒸烤一体机将水容器独立于腔体之外，操控板面会像变形金刚一样弹出来，一键触碰机关，您可以方便的取放容器进行操作，不会影响正在烹调的食物。独立水容器产生100%纯蒸汽，保留食材的新鲜原味，确保完美的烹饪效果。
One thing to always remember when you're cooking pasta, always season the water, a little bit of olive oil, because I love olive oil and everything.
Because you are Greek.
That's right, that's Greek, and we'd be thrown out of the Greek community if we didn't use olive oil and everything. So I'm gonna add my mac into the boiling water.
Okay.
Now to make a basic cheese sauce, obviously we need cheese.
Yes.
So I've got three types of cheese today. I've got a yellow cheddar,
Cheddar.
a classic A's cheddar, and a Gruyere cheese. Gruyere is nice. It's going to give it a little bit of more of a tangy flavour. A little bit of butter into our pan. Melt that down. This is basically the foundation of any milk-based sauce. So we're melting our butter in here. We're going to add some flour into the melted butter. And this is a very old French technique actually called making a roux. It's one of as an apprentice chef, when you do a French apprenticeship, which is what I did, it's one of the first things they teach you how to do, is make a roux. Okay, so the flour is gone in. That's going to thicken our sauce.
So milk and butter.
Yeah, milk. Well, firstly, as we said, we melt the butter. We add the flour. The flour is our thickening agent. I cook this for a good sort of 15 minutes or so, nice and slowly. We're going to add a little pinch of cayenne pepper. Yeah. It's going to get a little tiny little spiciness. You can be a bit creative when you're doing these things. We're also going to add just a pinch of salt.
Okay.
We'll add one. Cheddar. You'll see the cheese just melts in there. This is going to be beautiful and rich. I want to really taste the cheese in this dish. Look at that. Oh,
wow, looks
good.
good.
The next one.
This is another cheddar.
Yep, that's the second cheddar. And cheddar cheese is a classic. I love cheddar cheese. I mean, I love all cheese. I'm a huge fan
of cheese.
Cheese in general, So there's the Swiss degree.
More cheese.
Look at that. If you could.
Wow, I can smell.
That is one hell of a great cheese sauce, if I don't say so myself. But I much prefer to use a fresh nutmeg than to use like a powdered nutmeg. It's more of a beautiful, sort of rich flavor. And we're going to add all that
creamy stuff.
Creamy sauce in there, cheese sauce. And then we're just simply mixing it all together, you see?
It's beautiful.
That. Beautiful. I mean, you could eat that as it is if you wanted to.
Yeah.
If you had.
Okay. It's not done yet, right? You have one more step.
We're still going to put it in the oven.
Okay. This, okay.
Putting some
what's this?
breadcrumbs, just some simple breadcrumbs. You can buy these at the supermarket, or you can make your own breadcrumbs by just taking a stale bread and just blending it or smashing it up with a rolling pin. Okay. I'm going to put
面包粉. So more cheese.
More cheese, because you can't have too much cheese.
This is the cheddar, right? Cheddar.
Yeah, this is just a cheddar. Yeah, I'm going to put another layer of breadcrumbs as well.
All right.
On top of that. And we just pop that in the oven there. About 190 degrees. 15-20 minutes. I tell you what, I think we need to fill up the glass, so let's have a look.
Alrighty.
and then we can get on
Who
to
can reject champagne?
champagne, especially midday. I think it's a good time to have champagne.
What time it is now? Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm going to show you something really, really cool now. This is demystifying tiramisu. This
Tiramisu,
is
I love it. Tiramisu.
I want to show you one that you can make at home, which is actually made in a rock glass. And it's
Wow.
really super simple, really, really cool. We're starting here with the mascarpone.
Mascarpone cheese.
Mascarpone cheese,
Okay.
which is really the fundamental element of a tiramisu.
It's interesting. It doesn't look like cheese. It looks like a flour or something.
Well, it's nice. It's like a cream cheese, right?
Oh,
you know,
okay.
sort of same sort of cheese you might use in a cheesecake or sometimes, but it's a very popular cheese in Italy. We're adding some icing sugar because mascarpone naturally it isn't really very sweet. Okay, actually let's just add a little bit. There we go. It'll look good. Nice amount of it. You want to sweeten it up a little bit. Okay.
好多。
Something I love to do in my own tiramisu is I love a little orange. So a little orange rind. You know, you just take a grater. And you just kind of grate the. Also going to
Have
just gonna
some orange flavor.
put a little tiny juice in there because I love mascarpone and orange, and I think it makes a nice little acidic addition to the tiramisu.
这个 tiramisu.
So first thing, I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the base of my glass. So these are like a very classic Italian biscuit. We call them lady fingers.
Okay. 手指饼.
So we're just
I saw it in the market.
Yeah, you can buy them in any good supermarket. We just break them up into little pieces, push them in.
Okay.
You know. I've got my coffee here from the Miller coffee machine.
Alright.
Yeah. So I've got a little bit of coffee, sugar syrup,
Sugar syrup. 好.
sugar and water. A little bit of sugar syrup. Yeah. A lot of coffee. Okay.
And oh my god.
And a nice generous amount of rum. Now you can use
rum.
Kahlua, you can use whiskey, use whatever spirit you got in the house, either a brown spirit. Or
南部酒啊
you
rum.
know, don't use Beja, that one won't.
Chinese 白酒.
And then we're just gonna we're gonna just soak these biscuits. Yeah, soak those biscuits with the. You can smell that, taste that. Smell it. You have a little taste. You're gonna get even more drunk. So there you go. Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I love rum.
Oh, I love rum's one of my dangerous friends is rum. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of
巧克力.
chocolate
Oh,
there, you know, into it,
my
into the mix.
favorite thing, chocolate. Wow.
You can add as much or as little as you like. That's what's so great about this recipe.
Oh my god. You know, so many girls love this dessert.
Put this in some cocoa.
Tiramisu.
Again, this is a dark bitter cocoa. You can buy really nice quality dark bitter cocoa. Okay. Gonna add some more mascarpone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheese.
I've also got just to lighten it up a little bit. I've got some whipped cream here. Yeah. Nice
Cream
cream.
is cream. Oh, it's
Whipped cream.
okay, cream.
Add that in there. And then we're going to do the final layer, yeah, of the biscuit.
Alrighty.
So again, more biscuit, broke it in there. I mean, you can imagine how beautiful this is going to taste, right?
Looks very interesting. It's different layers.
You know, like I said, it's a 10-minute dessert, right? More of the coffee and rum.
Rum.
Coffee and rum, right? They go together.
Tastes good.
You know that. You know.
I
about
love both.
you
Coffee,
know,
I
they
love
come
coffee, I
from-
love rum. Did you put that in the Irish coffee? Like in Irish
whiskey.
coffee?
You
Oh, it's
put whiskey. Yeah,
okay,
whiskey in Irish
okay.
coffee. Yeah.
More chocolate.
Yeah, more chocolate. You can't have too much chocolate in life, right? Just to finish it off,
Okay, more cream.
more cream. You know, just because you know. Make sure you go to the gym after this one.
I'm going to put on like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
After
By the
this.
time we finish with you, we're going to be yeah. Well, just keep working out. With what? Guess what? So guess
还有
what?
啊，
What's coming?
more chocolate?
More chocolate.
Oh my god.
There we go. More chocolate.
Chocolate after chocolate.
I think this is like another half kilo of
Amazing.
chocolate. It's bench here. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, and one last touch just to get this bad boy looking
这个
awesome.
这
There
个
you
是 cocoa.
Dark cocoa. That's like a 10-minute dessert you can whip up at home.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
Wow.
Dig into one of those. Yeah.
Gorgeous. I dig
There we have it. I
it.
mean, that is a simple,
dig it.
a simple tiramisu you
Beautiful.
can get.
Interesting.
Just dig in there, mix it. You don't want to. You want to get all those flavors together, though. So you know,
Okay,
you want
just
to make
start
sure
to
you
dig.
dig
Digging
into it,
it.
mix it up.
Digging it. Mmm. Wow.
How simple is that?
Delicious. I dig it. Beautiful. Wow.
So Sarah, you know, we've tasted cheese, we've had cheese and wine.
Delicious.
We've cooked a bunch of dishes that I think you can try at home.
I'm
And
going to try.
I'm going to wrap it up here with a few more things that want people to go online and actually look for the recipes.
Okay.
I got a blueberry cheesecake with jasmine flowers, absolutely delicious.
Oh, it looks so good.
I got a little ghost cheese tartlet here with tomato and balsamic and little micro herbs. The
so
ever
cute.
classic ham and cheese sandwich.
经典的三明治。
Everywhere in the world, ham and cheese sandwich is popular. It's the
Beautiful.
beginning and the end of everything for me.
All
I
right.
love a ham and cheese sandwich. And of course, you know, it's been an awesome experience cooking for you.
I think I'm going to try to cook some of the simple things at home. not the complicated one, but simple, maybe like this, you know, sandwich or something.
I think you should be a little bit more adventurous than that.
Yeah, okay, I'll see how it goes. Okay, anyway, 好，今天呢，我们在这儿呢吃了好多cheese 哈，就是cheese 还有那个 cheese 做的这个菜Master Chef David 给我们做了。好美味的菜哦，简直是 it's hard to describe. It's beautiful and delicious. 好，今天的与 David 和 Sarah 进餐呢就到这儿结束了，我们下一期再见。Okay, see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.